Hello Internet, your friendly neighborhood gaming machine here, and today I'm going to be introducing a new segment for you all watching right now. Basically, this segment is going to be called Forgotten Gaming. In this segment, it'll either be commentated or non-commentated depending on my mood, and it'll be clips of me showing a game that many people would not even remember even existed. This is my way of still keeping the old school gaming genre alive. So today I'm going to be showing you all Beast Wars. Beast Wars came out for the PC and PlayStation 1. So without further ado, let's get started into this.
Scanning and replication of local life forms complete. You may emerge.
Too much energy.
If they ever get enough, they could conquer the galaxy.
Now I'm going to be starting things off with the Maximals, which are considered the good guys, and I'm also going to be starting with the desert levels, and I'm going to be going through this with Cheetor, because he's, you know, a cheetah. He's considered the fastest character, and he has pretty good pinpoint accuracy when it comes to his blasting power from his weapon, so yeah. Now, one thing to keep in mind when playing this is every Transformer has their different health meter and different energon meter. Sometimes the health is bigger than the energon, sometimes the energon is bigger than the health. Now, the thing to understand is your energon is on the right side of your health bar. And when it gets low, you automatically have to go and transform into your beast form. And I mean, I'm not gonna say that you should like stand there idle and wait for it to fully charge. You know, I don't really suggest that, because, you know, sometimes you can find little pieces of energon just laying around, just like health as well. But I do recommend that everyone stay away from the energon hills that are around, because those things will automatically kill you. Also, another thing to keep in mind as well is you always have 3 levels per mission that you do. Like, for example, your mission may be a desert or an urban mission or volcanic. But you will always have 3 levels in that mission. And at the end of levels 1 and 2 of every main mission, you'll have a mini boss that you have to fight. But at the end of the 3rd and last mission, you will always fight a enemy from the opposing team. In this case, because I'm playing as the Maximals, I'll be fighting a Predacon. And the same would go for if you play as the Predacons as well. So keep that in mind as well when you play this. And after this mission that I'm showing you right now, I'll do a jump cut to the final level of the mission for Desert, and I'll be showing you the boss fight with Scorponok. So be ready for that after this level.
Beast mode!
Now that we're at the final level of the desert mission, there is a few things that I want to mention to people watching this video. Basically, there are going to be things that will be lying on the ground that are literally pickups just for you. The first one to know about is the Energon stones, which are usually pinkish purple. Those refill your Energon to a specific level. Same with the health, which is usually green. There's other items that I should tell you about, which one of them in particular that you saw in the first level of the desert mission was this power-up that looked like a jetpack with wings. Basically, that unlocks what's called a rescue mission. In case you lose one of your, teammates in a failed mission, this is your chance to get that teammate back. Plus, it's actually a really, really cool addition that they put into this game for both the PC and the PlayStation version. There are also weapon upgrades as well that are either red or blue. The blue ones, I'm not exactly sure what they do. I've always been confused about that. But the red ones, I've learned that they increase the power of your blasts, which I always thought that was pretty cool. Now, because in the first level I picked up that jetpack looking pickup, I will show after this boss fight the rescue mission, and then I'll get into the next mission, which is going to be an urban level, which I'm going to be playing that with Rhinox. So let's finish watching this level here, and then I'll jump cut to the urban level. Now, when it comes to the rescue missions, you have two maximals that you can choose from, or if you're doing the Predacons, two Predacons that you can choose from. And the maximals, you can choose either Optimus, or you can choose who's called Air Razor. I always tend to use Air Razor, but when it comes to Predacons, well, you can choose either Inferno or Pterosaur. And I always recommend Pterosaur when it comes to the Predacons. But basically, there's really not much to the rescue mission except just shooting things. So continue watching this and we will jump cut to an urban level.
Warning.
Now, when it comes to urban levels, I tend to use Rhinox for some reason. I just tend to have a comfort level with Rhinox when it comes to the urban levels. But, just to people's knowledge, there are 4 different missions. Aside from the rescue mission, which that's always an optional mission. There's the urban missions, the desert missions, the polluted missions, and the volcanic missions. And like I said, at the end of the 3rd level of every mission is always a boss fight with a main rival, which, like I said, if you're a Maximal, you fight a Predacon, and if you're a Predacon, you fight a Maximal. Now, like I said, I'm not going to be showing all the levels to this game because I don't want to completely spoil it. So I won't be showing any more boss fights per se, but I do have some more stuff that I want to share with everyone. And there was another thing that I did forget to mention in one of the other levels. There's also these transport things where you can stand on it and you get automatically transported to another part of the level. Now, these things are usually green, and for some odd reason, every experience I've done with these things, I always end up getting my Energon fully recharged. So I always thought that was pretty cool. But for some odd reason, you know, I just tend to always pick a specific transformer for certain missions, if you kind of catch my drift. But you can choose any transformer you want in this, but keep in mind that some transformers do have strengths and weaknesses. Not really in terms of their health or their energon, but just some of them are fast, some of them are slow, some of them are good at jumping, some of them are not. So always keep that in mind when you pick a transformer for a certain level. Now, after this level and when I destroyed the mini boss, I'm going to jump cut to what I call the stasis pod mission, where it is a level, but I call it a special mission, kind of like the rescue mission, because in the stasis pod mission, or level, depending on which term you want to call it, you can gain a new transformer to put in your party that you can use for mission purposes. For the Maximals, you get Rat Trap as your special transformer that you unlock. In the Predacons, you get Black Arachnia, which she's a lot like Tarantulas in terms of her speed and stuff. Like, for some odd reason, she just seems more enduring than Tarantulas. And she's a bit faster. So, after this level, I will jump cut to the Maximals version of the Stasis Pod mission.
Beast mode. Right up. Back in your eyes. Beast mode. Right up. Back in your eyes.
Now for the polluted mission, and only specifically for level 1, I only use Dinobot in level 1. And then when I unlock Rat Trap at the end of polluted level 1, I tend to finish the rest of the polluted mission with Rat Trap, you know, levels 2 and 3. Polluted is, to me, considered one of the hardest missions until you unlock Volcanic. You know, the 3 levels for the Volcanic mission. After I recover Rat Trap and show you this whole level here, I will jump cut to the second mission to Volcanic. Now the thing is, in order to do the Volcanic mission, you have to have completed Desert, Polluted, and Urban. And just all of that, all in all, it can be a bit overwhelming. So just watch this level, and after the end of this level, I will jump cut to the second mission of Volcanic, ending this review.
Dinobot, protect your eyes! Dino but electrified. Dino but electrified. Beast mode. Dino but electrified. Beast mode. Beast mode. Dino button. Maximize. Beast mode. Dino button. Maximize. Beast mode. Dino button. Maximize.
Warning, energon resistance low.
Now, the reason that I chose level 2 of Mission Volcanic is simply because it's actually my favorite level in the game. And I always use Optimus in this last mission just for a certain purpose. And people that have played this may understand that purpose. But basically at the end of this level, you know, of course, I will be killing Pterosaur. And then the last and final level of Mission Volcanic and the maximal side of this game will technically be complete. And if at the end of this, you know, level I'm showing here will be the end of my review. Now, if you do stay tuned after this level and after my outro, I will show a little bit of gameplay from the Predacon side. However, I'm not a fan of the Predacon's missions, but just to show a little bit of extra bonus content, you know, stay tuned after my intro for extras. So I do recommend people to play this game. I recommend people to review this game if they ever want to, you know, show their love for Transformers or even to Beast Wars itself. But please stay tuned for the next episode of Forgotten Gaming. And this is ONYX the Game Machine. Continue on watching, but my voice is signing off.
Energon resistance low. Transform immediately. Warning, Energon resistance low.
Optimus, maximize. Beast mode. maximize. Beast mode. Optimus, maximize. Beast mode. Optimus, maximize. Beast mode. Optimus, maximize. Beast mode.
Energon resistance low.
Megatron. Scorponok. Inferno. Tarantula.
Beast mode. Megatron paralyzed. Beast mode.
Danger.